Hi, I'm Jake Lucky, and today's episode is brought to you by CDL Intel. It's not really, but I really need to give that man a shout, guys. Really does, give us a lot of the material we cover here on the channel. Just a huge shout. I don't give him one enough. But some breaking news out there, guys. Some crazy news as well for some great talking points. As per usual, when it comes time for Call of Duty, is pro players out there losing love for a game which some have ranked as the worst Call of Duty title of all time. We don't need to name names when it comes to that. It was actually a clip brought to us by CDL Intel, actually said by Accuracy, though, bringing up the excuse that maybe some players get outed by. He does clarify he is not calling out Dashy for this, only the excuse that fans make up for these players. They give these players these outs because of a bad Call of Duty title, that being the obvious turmoil inside Optic Gaming we have talked about, that being Chino and Dashy out, Hollow and Draz in, and of course just 6 weeks away from champs. Having a guy like Dashy on the bench is not, it's an oddity, right? It's a rarity, and it makes you think what Accuracy I'm about to show you guys for the clip, what he does say probably does reign true. I just need to clarify, he is not calling him out for this. It's just crazy. We have seen pro players lose their love and liking for a title and just simply be okay with stepping away. Dashy had potential to make, a lion's share of millions of dollars in a few weeks from now. Obviously, Optic Gaming was very much struggling, but because he simply does not like this Call of Duty, he's willing to take the bench spot and, just not compete. Definitely, I'm not going to judge that choice. That is up to him, but that's how crazy of times we are in.
Have I scrimmed OGLA since I picked up those AMs? Yes, I have, and they're actually 30 times the team they were before.
Taking the hot point.
Dashy has a talent, he just doesn't like the game. See, I hate that. I hate how some players get that cop out. Like, I've seen Twitch chats saying that about other players. Like, man, he just doesn't like the game. That's why he doesn't grind and he's not good. What? You're a fucking professional Call of Duty player. It doesn't matter what game is in front of you, whether you like it or not. You better grind it and get good at it. It's your fucking job.
And it instantly makes me think of, Dashy's not the only one. I halfway respect the choice. Obviously, if you're a diehard fan, you probably want your boy playing for your team. It's just crazy to have such a crazy talent on the bench right now because he doesn't enjoy the game. He's not going to play a game he doesn't enjoy. Now, speaking of which, we saw Karma literally walk away and retire mid-season. So it's not only Dashy, I'm sure, and we've seen the complaints, guys. We cover complaints just about every single day, so I'm not targeting Dashy either. It's just crazy to see all of the complaints day in and day out about the current Call of Duty title, and some pros take it different ways. We have now seen a variety of which there are some pros out there who don't complain publicly. There are some pros who take to Twitter or to stream and complain about it. There are some pros who just, take a bench spot because of it, and there are other pros because of a Call of Duty being, in their eyes, so bad and falling out of love with the game so much, they just retire. That's the escalation we have seen throughout this first ever Call of Duty League season. If you want content, if you want drama, we're here for it. It's crazy to see that some players do get that out and some players don't. I don't think Accuracy was trying to call out Dashy, but I do think there are certainly two sides to every argument we talk about in here. So what do you guys think about that? Speaking of some sucky situations, also again, CDL Intel confirming the roster change, that being the benching, already replacing 4 days later of Censor on what's supposedly the New York Academy team for the Challengers event this past weekend. That being Triumph had apparently signed Censor in some sort of partnership and affiliation with the New York Subliners. I imagine to get a bit more traction out there, get maybe a bit more viewership for the event. Supposedly a particularly bad series, a last series for Censor. Overall, probably not his best event either, has now already 4 days later led to his benching and replacing on that roster, leading to many people to talk about, what do you do now? I don't know if anything's going to come of this, guys, but you just think about it time and time again, what New York has done with him. Obviously, New York coming away with the chip this past weekend. Could it be any worse timing for Temp? That old rivalry between Temp and Censor? I don't even know if it's old or still ongoing. He wins his first online chip or first chip ever. The same weekend, Doug gets kicked from the Challengers team. You really can't write this up anymore. It's sucky to see. Before New York had that improvement with Mac Meltz and, of course, the meta, everything ongoing, they've certainly been getting better and better throughout the season. Before all of that, if you guys remember, Censor certainly by a few eyes out there, maybe had a chance to get at least a shot in this starting roster that was neglected, and now get a shot with their challengers / the New York Academy team, and replaced after a single event and 4 days later. I know I keep on saying this, guys. It's just a sucky, iffy situation. We will see what comes of this, and this just further provokes more and more haters and down talkers, and we'll see where Censor goes from here. Of course, wherever he does, I will break it down for all of you guys. Still crazy storylines coming out every single day when it comes time for Call of Duty, and I'm sure it's not going to stop anytime soon. Until it does, I'm still going to drink water and drink coffee. I hope you guys do too. Stay hydrated, stay safe, okay? Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon. Okay, bye.